So there have been a lot of talks of trading 212. People asking, is it a scam? I've seen it advertised everywhere. Are they just going to take my money? Am I going to withdraw it? Will I make any money? So these are all valid questions. And from my experience, I've been on trading 212 for just over 3 months now. And I've invested, as you can see, just around £4,000. And trading 212 is not a scam. They will not take and hide your money. You will be able to withdraw it provided you have the funds in your account. So if I wanted to sell my shares now, I could withdraw and I would have that money in my bank account within about a week at least, or at maximum even. So I have actually withdrew money from trading 212. It was a small amount. It was only about £3, £2.73 withdrawals there. And that was in my account. I think it took like 3 or 4 days to come through, which is a while, but it will get there eventually. And that's also down to the banks you're with sometimes as well, not trading 212 themselves. But as of actually making money on trading 212, that's obviously down to the individual and how you play it. So there are 3 main ways to make income or make money through trading 212. So the first and the most obvious is through capital gains, is buying ownership of a share or an ETF or a bond or anything, and then that investment going up in value. So as you can see here in the top view, so my B&M is currently up 12%, my Apple is up 8%. So I could sell them. You can see there it's in the green. Apple's positive by £1.04. So if I sell Apple now, I would have made £1, and that would go into my free funds account there, and that would be cash that I can withdraw. So when you do this, it goes through on your history, and as you can see here, my history, so my total return from buying and selling stocks and shares is £78.69. So that's quite a small amount, but I haven't really sold that many, and I've been tending to hold on and try build up a portfolio. So they're just ones when I've changed my mind, or maybe a lot of it come from selling my stocks to put it into their new Pi feature, which is a bit annoying. You couldn't automatically transfer it. But so when you do sell, that is money that you've made. That is on top of your initial deposits. Another good way to make money on trading 212 is obviously to get the free share link, so referral link. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you do want to sign up, a link in the description. Me and you will both get a free share up to £100. So that's free money straight off the bat, and you can withdraw that after 30 days. So as I was saying with capital gains, go back to that. This figure here, this is in the normal invest account, not the ISA. So do bear in mind, if you've got a bit more money than me, once you earn over £12,000, so it will say on that total return, that's not including any investments you have outside of trading 212 as well. But once you earn over £12,000 in capital gains, you will have to start paying taxes. So do bear that in mind, and if you are going to earn more than that, it's definitely worthwhile setting up the ISA account. So moving on, the next way to earn an income or money through trading 212 is through dividends. So dividends are a reward from owning the company. So you own part of that company, so you are entitled to some of its profits. So companies pay dividends in different ways. Not every company pays it, and they're not obligated to either. They can have a good dividend history, but they can decide that they just want to cut their dividends, or for a lot of companies, due to the COVID and lockdown pandemic, they are cutting their dividends or completely removing it. So Disney is one to completely cut its dividend payment. But dividends are paid depending on the company. Some pay them monthly, some pay them quarterly, some pay them even once a year. So to know kind of what dividend you should expect, so their current dividend yield from AT&T is 6.9%. So this is saying if I buy £100 worth of shares in AT&T, every year I should receive £6.90 in dividend payments. And as I said, that £6.90 could be paid 4 times a year, so split up 4 times a year. So overall in the year I will earn £6.90, but if it's paid in quarters, so every 3 months, that's 4 times a year. So it's that £6.90 divided by 4 in them equal instalments. So Realty Income's another good one. They're a strong dividend payer. If I go down to them, so their current dividend yield is 4.91%, but they pay it every month. So if I go into my history here, I can see the dividend payment. So I've owned Realty for about 3 months now. I'm due a dividend in the coming week, and I've received 41p, then 39p from Realty Income. And over the year, that will work out to around a 5% dividend yield that it offers. So my only other payment so far has been Coca-Cola, and I believe they pay quarterly. So I bought them at the right time. So so that's £2 cash that I've received from dividends, and I've reinvested into the other companies. So dividends and capital gains are 2 of the easiest ways. Ones you can just put money in and forget about it and earn money passively. So the third way to earn money on trading 212 is through the CFD account. So I have made a video explaining what the CFD account is, which I'll link below, and an annotation on the screen, so check that out if you haven't already. But CFD is basically a contract for difference, which means you don't buy or own the investment, you simply buy a contract or place money on a contract, betting whether the price will change in your favour, it will go up or down depending on what you betted on, and you make money based on the difference of the value from the time the contract opens from the time the contract closes. So this is very risky, which is why I don't really do it. But for example here, you can buy gold. It's greyed out at the moment because the market's closed. But you can buy and sell, and it's at a leverage rate. So if it drops, if you click sell, you're betting on the price going down, and it's leveraged 1 to 30. So if it goes down by £1, you basically make 30. But equally, you could also lose 30 times what you invest. So that is another way to make income on trading 212. It's a bit riskier, and you have to actively manage it, and it's not as passive as the capital gains and dividend payments that you can receive. So from my experience of trading 212, it is a great little money making thing. You can see at the moment my current holdings are up just under £300, 267. They was up around 460 at one point, but unfortunately, obviously stuff fluctuates, breathes in and out, and in the long run it will hopefully go back up to even new heights, which would be nice, and I will keep reinvesting and keep growing that so I can benefit from compounding interest. So that kind of sums up the video on how you can make income on trading 212. So do let me know what your experience with it is and how much money you've made, if any at all yet, because I know the market has been very volatile, so it could have been quite tricky for some. But let me know how you're getting on in the comments below, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.